Hello guys, welcome. So today we will make beef masala. So for that I have these beef pieces. I have finely chopped the beef. It's about 1.5 kilo of beef that I'll be using. And then I have two large sliced onions chopped like this. One tomato. And you can use your meat masala, any masala that you have. I'll be using 2 tablespoons of that. Green chili. And then a few other garam masalas. Like 1 garam masala, red chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, and fennel seeds powder. And of course, I will also be using salt and pepper. But the first step would be to soften this beef, to cook it about 80%. Okay. So what we will do now is we will cook this beef in a pressure cooker. And so if you have an instant pot pressure cooker, you can cook this beef for say 3 minutes on high flame. And after that on high pressure, sorry. And once you have the beef cooked around 80%, you put it into this pan and then you cook it further to make it 100%. So that's how you do a beef masala. So the first step, cook the beef for about 3 or 4 minutes and then in a pressure cooker, and then we will come back to the pan. Alright, so first let's add, in the meantime we can actually add a little bit of oil. So I just make sure that the oil is filled, not overflowing oil into the pan, but just a little bit, see, so much oil in the pan. So let's do that, and we will keep the temperature of this to high flame. So let it heat for some time, and then we will add the onions and start cooking the onions until the onions turn really golden brown. So that's what we need. So as I was saying earlier also in all my videos, I say once your onions are really golden brown, once your onions are really cooked, that's when the taste of your food increases. Okay, so let this oil get heated. In the meantime, we will cook our beef, and then we will come back. So the beef has been added to the instant pot, and I'm now going to pressure cook it. So that's how your beef is now added. So as I said, this beef is about 1.7 kilograms, about 1.5 kg. So let's close the lid of the instant pot. Keep it to the sealing position. Now let's check the pressure cook. I don't want for 6 minutes. I will just put it for 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes should be good, and high pressure. So after 4 minutes we'll come back, and then we will transfer the beef into the pan that we are heating oil and onions, everything. So let's go back to our pan now. Okay, so our pan is all heated. So now we just have to add the onions. So let's add the onions. a little bit of salt. Just that's it. Just tap it a little bit. Now let's start searing the onions. And put the spatula on it. Then we will start stirring. So until the onions turn a little bit of golden brown, we keep stirring. The time this takes depends on your onions, the oil that you're using. For me, it takes about 15 minutes for the onions to turn a little bit of golden brown. So then I will switch off this stove. Still, I have the stove kept on high temperature, as you can see. It's high. I think it's time to switch off the cooking stove. So it's about 10 minutes already. So let's cook it for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we will switch off the stove. I think it's enough now. I get a smell of the fried onion, so just switch off. Okay. Let's stir the onions for another 2 minutes, and then we will add ginger and garlic paste. In the meantime, I have chopped 1 tomato, small slices. I have my ginger and garlic paste ready. You can use any ginger and garlic paste. So let's add our ginger and garlic paste now. The stove is still in the off position. We will add 2 spoons, 2 teaspoons. And give it a good mix. So once you have added your ginger and garlic paste, right, you just keep on stirring it. So the main focus on any cooking of anything, for example, a chicken masala, a beef masala, anything, whatever you're doing, you have to keep on stirring. You know? Especially after you have added your ginger and garlic paste, you need to keep stirring, because otherwise your ginger and garlic paste would get stuck to the pan if you just leave it like that. So yeah, and you get an aroma of the ginger and garlic paste once it's really blended with the onions. You get that aroma. So once that is you get that aroma and that feel that your ginger and garlic paste has been blended properly to your onions, the next step would be add the masalas that we have. So let's do that in about 1 minute. Okay, now let's add our masalas. So in the meantime, let's switch back the cooking stove to high temperature like this. Let's add 1 full spoon of meat masala. Actually, we will add 2 full spoons of meat masala because our meat is approximately 1.5 kilograms, right? So we need to add a little bit more masala. We will add a little bit of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon, a little bit of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon, a little bit of garam masala, again 1 teaspoon, and a little bit of fennel seeds, also 1 teaspoon of that. Let's give it a quick mix. So we still haven't added our salt or pepper or anything like that. So once the chicken gets 80% cooked in our pressure cooker, we will add the other ones like turmeric powder, salt, black pepper, those things. So just give it a good stir again. Make sure that masalas all don't get sticky or bad. Maybe now you can switch off the heat. Maybe another 2 minutes, you keep stirring the mixture properly. So after 2 minutes, we will add our tomatoes. 1 sliced tomato. Okay, let's switch back our stove to high temperature. Back to high. Let's add our tomatoes. So until your tomatoes turn really soft before stirring, they need to get blended with the masala. That's the main purpose. Okay, the tomatoes have been quite blended along with the masalas. Now let's switch off the cooking stove. In the meantime, our beef has been 80% cooked. So let's take the beef from our instant pot or your pressure cooker. So if you have a normal pressure cooker or an instant pot, so the timings would differ. So maybe I would say about 2 whistles on a normal manual pressure cooker. So it depends on the beef also, which beef you have, the time that it takes to cook your beef. Just spread the masala like this. Evenly. Tomatoes have been blended well. Let's add the beef now. So I have released the pressure valve, and we will open the instant pot and see how well the beef has cooked. So as you saw earlier, the beef was cooked for about 4 minutes on high pressure. Okay, the valve is down now. So we can open the lid of the instant pot. Looks about 75 to 80% cooked. Let's transfer this one to the masala, to the other pot that we have. We're going to transfer this beef and its stew, everything to the masala that we just made. So here we haven't added any salt or pepper or anything. That we will add now, okay? After transferring it to the masala pot. So I just transferred all the beef into the masala pot. I'm just going to give it a good mix. So the beef along with the beef water that oozed out, right? We transferred everything. Let's switch on the temperature of the stove back to high. We haven't still added any salt or black pepper. Maybe we can add that now. After giving it a good mix, we'll add the salt, pepper, and even a little bit of turmeric powder. You can also add coriander leaves, cilantro leaves if you have, and a little bit of green chili. That's the last ingredients that will go into the beef masala that we will make. Keep on mixing, stirring, so that all the masalas get coated evenly to the beef. Let's add our salt and pepper. This is the salt quantity, about 1 tablespoon of salt. Spread it evenly. Pepper, 1 tablespoon. It depends on how spicy you want. So just accordingly you can add. Mix it well. Let's add a pinch of turmeric also. Just a pinch of turmeric. Is it right? Just a pinch, not too much. Mix it well. Mix it from the center or from the sides. lettuce from the sides. Then the temperature is very high, so be careful. For another maybe 5 10 minutes, you just keep on mixing until the water evaporates and most of the masala gets absorbed inside the beef. And then we will add hot water. And then again, just keep it for another 5 minutes or so. So another 2 minutes, I think you should switch off the cooking stove. Let's add a little bit of green chili. So if you want, you can add. All this is awesome. Green chili, cilantro leaves, coriander leaves. All those are just optional. So in my case, I just need a little bit of spiciness, so I just added a few green chilies. Okay. Almost cooked, but what we can do now is we will switch off the kitchen stove and keep it like this for about 10 minutes. So this beef masala goes well with your rice, your chapati, your parota, your naan, bread, anything. That's the beauty of this masala. Let's switch off the cooking stove. And then cover the lid and keep it for about 10 minutes. 10 or 15 minutes. It's all good. Even half an hour, 1 hour, that's fine. Give it a good mix properly and then you will close the lid. So if you have your cilantro leaves, you can add it now. So that it gets the smell and the aroma of that cilantro coriander leaves gets absorbed in your chicken masala. I think I have a little bit of coriander or cilantro leaves. I might just add it. Okay, so that's another little bit of and then cover the lid and we will keep it for about 10 minutes and then we will come back. So it's almost like 15-20 minutes is over. So let's open the okay. As you can see, it's well cooked and the beef is almost ready. But what we have to do is the final step of it is add a little bit of hot water. So I have my pressure cooker where I had initially cooked the beef. I added a little bit of boiling water into it. Little bit of water, that's enough. Now let's add this to the beef. I switched on the stove back. Let's give it a good mix for another 10 minutes. Keep on mixing for another 10 minutes and your beef masala will be ready. You can just open the lid there and just mix it for another 10 to 15 minutes. That's your final step of your beef masala. So guys, this is how you make your beef masala. The same method goes for pork as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this simple and easy video on making a beef masala at home. Anyone can make it. So you just have to be a little bit of patience you should have. And a little bit of love in your heart to make a good food. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. Bye for now.